I can remember it clear as day, walking up the stairs, and Claire was standing at the top, and I can remember her taking my breath away before even talking to her. For the first time I saw her, and us having our first kiss that night, I had found my true love there and then, and we did both know it. What we have together is truly magical, and I pinch myself every day that I found her, and I can call her my wife. She gave me the thing I never had, a family. Everybody in the room knows just how this lady has changed my life, and as a broader family, she has changed all our lives. But also given me the opportunity to be a dad to Esme. I can honestly say that my life is complete. I am no longer that little lost boy, and I thank you, Mrs. Hocking, for changing my life forever and being my wife. So with that, I'd like you to raise your glasses and toast to my wife, Mrs. Hocking.
Marriage is a circle of love which encompasses the whole family. It deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger. We are gathered here today to witness the marriage of Garry and Claire. I call upon these persons here present
to witness
that I, Claire, do take thee, Garry, to be my lawful wedded husband.
to take the lawful wedded husband.
Yeah, we know what you mean. It's still legal. It's to love and
Just
to
run
be
with it.
together
To love and to be together
for the rest of our lives.
for the rest of our lives.
In this lifelong commitment
In this lifelong commitment
to partnership and friendship,
to partnership and friendship,
I will love you,
I will love you,
respect you,
and
stand by you.
stand by you.
Lovely, thank you. So can I ask that you all be seated, please, ladies and gentlemen? So you can see, you face one another. If you pop it onto her finger. Not coming off in a hurry, I don't know.
There's super glue.
Very swollen.
There you go. Is that on?
Okay, okay. If you hold it there and say these words to her. I give you this ring
I give you this ring,
as a sign of our marriage
a sign of our marriage,
and a token of my love.
as a token of my love.
In the presence of our family and friends,
In the presence of our family and our friends,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
to support you in your goals,
to support you in your goals,
to honour and respect you,
to honour and respect you,
to laugh with you and cry with you,
to laugh with you and to cry with you,
and to cherish you for always.
and cherish you always.
Get tight there. Right, here goes everybody.
Deep breath. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage
as a sign of our marriage,
and a token of my love.
as a token of my love,
In the presence of our family and friends,
as a present of our family and friends' presence.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
to support you in your goals,
and support you in your goals,
to honour and respect you,
to honour and respect you,
to laugh with you and cry with you,
to laugh and cry with you,
and to cherish you for always.
and cherish you always.
Well done. These wedding rings are a visible and outward sign of an inner union of hearts. As you look upon these rings from day to day, may they be symbols of love, warmth and understanding. And may they help you both to honour the promises that you've made to one another here today. Together you share the joy of a deep commitment and a special trust. You have given each other the most precious gift of love. Treasure it, nurture it and encourage it. You are sharing something rare and beautiful. Always speak the truth and listen attentively so that you may understand each other's thoughts and intentions. Inspire each other by sharing your accomplishments. Say I love you often to retain that warmth between you.
You do.
Remember to laugh a lot, even when you're angry. After all, you are each other's best friend. Stand together and for each other always. Be content in mind and in spirit. Make each day a blessing and a fulfillment of your dreams. So Garry and Claire, by the giving and receiving of rings and having made these declarations of marriage and a solemn and binding contract with each other, in our presence and in the presence of your family and friends gathered here today as your witnesses, I am delighted to announce you are now legally joined together as husband and wife.
No, let's go home.
So Gary, I was going to say you may kiss your wife. Clearly needs no prompting from me, which I'm guessing is probably a very good start to married life. So ladies and gentlemen, I can ask you to remain in your seats, please, whilst we just have the signing of the register.
As long as the best man takes to make love. So my speech is done. First, let's take a moment for the loved ones who are no longer here to enjoy our special day, but no, they are smiling down on us. We love and miss you all. So I'd like to take this opportunity to do the thank yous, and there are a few of them. To Sian, our wedding planner, for helping us with the many venue visits. More importantly, I'd like her to thank her for keeping Claire's design ideas in check. My bank balance just couldn't take the hit on some of them. To my best man Rob for arranging my stag do and importantly keeping me alive. Even though I was shot to pieces at paintballing, I did come away looking like I had smallpox. I'd like to take this opportunity to officially welcome both Stella and Harrison into the Hocking family. To be honest, I've always seen and treated them like one of my own. For someone coming into a relationship with young adults, it could have gone either of two ways, good or bad, and I can honestly say over the last 4 years, both of them have made it a pleasure to be their stepdad. And apart from the odd temper tantrum and door slamming, it has been an easy journey. When I say there have been some screams, and many of them, but it was only Stella jumping out of her skin as she thought she'd seen a spider, and it turned out it was her eyelashes from the previous evening. Words cannot describe how I feel about being a dad, but Esme coming into our lives not only completed me, but she completed our entire family. She makes us all smile with happiness, joy and love, and she makes me so very proud to be her daddy every single day. Esme, Daddy will always be here for you. My promise to you will be shown in my actions, not my words. When you watch the video, when you're older, you will know I will love you and will always be there and support you. Love you, baby. For having it Esme and for saying I do today, I can honestly say that my life is complete. I am no longer that little lost boy, and I thank you, Mrs. Hocking, for changing my life forever and being my wife. I would like to say that the wedding ring was not the only ring that you were going to put on today. I give you this eternity ring as a token of our future marriage together, and the bond that we will never be broken, and the love will always go stronger every day.
I don't want to go on with the sloppy words, however my last thank you for the night has given me such a beautiful little sister, Esme. My mum could have never produced something so perfect without you, and I've got a little gift to say how much I appreciate you and our family. There we go. Would you like to open that?
This is the bill.
He isn't bad, she meant to get in it, really.
At least Mum didn't wrap it. You never get into it.
If you'd like to read out what it says on the front.
Only the best stepdads get promoted to dad.
If you'd like to open that one and then read everyone what it says.
That's not another speech. I thought I'd give that one. Change of name deed in respect of Estelle Joy Holman. The change of name deed is made on the 22nd day of December 2019 by me, undersigned Estelle Joy Holman of 49 Bishops Way, before me known as Estelle Joy Holman. Witnesses and hereby you.
Stella has very gratefully and honourably changed her name to Hocking, and I think we can all give Sarah a round of applause. I know it doesn't look it, but best mates for 34 years. Now in that time there have been one or two stories that I would like to share with you. Gary's first love. It's not always popular sharing ex's stories at the wedding, but this is a love like no other. Garry would come round to my house wearing his jeans and wellies, knock on my front door and ask my mum, "Is Rob out to play?" My mum would reply, "Sorry Garry, he's out for the day." Garry would reply, "That's okay, please can I borrow Mary Poppins?" Julie Andrews was the sole reason Garry used to come over to my house when he knew I was out. So Garry, no need for Pornhub anymore. This is a backup from my mum, VHS, for those rainy days.
He's still hot. He's still hot.
Claire, you look truly stunning today, but ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to be upstanding and raise a toast. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Hawkins.